Good morning, Britain. 48 hours to avoid war, we're told. Ukraine calls for an urgent meeting with Russia as Western leaders step up diplomatic efforts to prevent armed conflict in Europe.
OK, latest developments. Boris Johnson is expected to make a whistle-stop tour of European capitals later this week, amid warnings that Russia could be launching military action as early as Wednesday morning.
Britain's biggest miscarriage of justice, a public inquiry into how hundreds of post office workers were wrongly convicted of fraud, opens today.
There are still hundreds of people who have yet to have their conviction quashed. There are still hundreds, possibly thousands of people who've yet to receive compensation.
Some holiday hope as Spain relaxes its COVID rules on travel. But is that too little and too late for half-term?
Yes, this last-minute decision from Spain to allow unvaccinated 12 to 17-year-olds into the country with just a negative PCR test has certainly been welcomed here. It's fantastic for tourism, but too late, really, for an awful lot of Brits who've had to either cancel their plans or go elsewhere.
If we have a love and he can be a dad to the children in a whole new way, that's life, isn't it?
She's so brave, isn't she? A first look at Kate's new documentary. It's called Caring for Derek. She now reveals how they're finding a new way to be in love.
And just in case you've forgotten, although how could you, because everybody keeps banging on about it, today is St. Valentine's Day. Richard Arnold will be revealing Britain's most romantic song as chosen by you watching at home.
And I'm at Newcombe Garden Flower Market, where the roses are selling out fast on Valentine's Day. The hustle and bustle, I have all the details of that later on. Weather-wise, it is turning very wet and windy today. Stormy later on this week. All the details, that's and more coming up on Good Morning Britain.
Monday, 14th of February, 2022. Live from Television Centre in London. This is Good Morning Britain with Ranvir Singh and Richard Madeley.
Hello, good morning Britain. It's just gone 6 o'clock. Welcome to the programme. Just before we get into the big top story, which I'm sure you can guess what it is this morning, I've just got one question, and I don't know if you can answer it. How is it that at the Winter Olympics, I stress the Winter Olympics, a fall of snow screws up the Winter Olympics?
It has, hasn't it? This is really bizarre in Beijing. So they've been using a machine, haven't they, to pump out all this fake snow.
Because they hadn't got this snow.
It gets to -22.